Gold Breakfast with James and Erica.
You have never, ever asked anyone out?
No.
So all the asking has been from other people?
Yeah.
Really? Now, why is that?
I'm just too embarrassed. I have no problem talking to people.
Right, clearly.
Unless I fancy them. And if I fancy them, I can't say anything. I get too scared.
So you have never thought across the room, a little bit of all right, got to go and make a move. Have you? You must
I've
have
thought it, but I've never moved in, and I've gone and stood closer to someone in the hope that he'll talk to me. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But I've never spoken to anybody in a pub or in a chat-up situation because I feel really embarrassed if I fancy someone. If I like them, then I'll get too scared and I can't do it.
Really?
My
Okay.
friends are the same. None of my girlfriends have chatted up a man. I
So
don't think.
you still think it is a man's prerogative to actually do the asking?
Personally, yes. Not prerogative, but it's just I'm too much of a scaredy cat.
Right, okay. Fair enough. Okay, it's interesting.
I just can't do it.
Well, you've done pretty well, actually, over the years, haven't you? It's got to be. I know it's sort of tailed off and there's been a bit of a desert in the past couple.
Stop it. It's working with you that does that.
Yeah, totally. Isn't appropriate
Puts me off
stuff.
all men.
Lonely boy. They're probably happy, actually, that way. 10 minutes past 8. You had a bit of a Mick Jagger incident, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I used to work for a music PR company. I was very young at the time.
Yeah.
And my boss was always playing jokes on me. So one day, he was out of the office and a man claiming to be Mick Jagger called up and asked for him. And I basically was rather rude to him and said, yeah, right you are. And I actually...
Told him where to go in just 2 words, the second one being off. Which is very unladylike, Erica.
It's
and
very
most,
unladylike.
And most unlike you when a microphone's open.
That's what my boss just always... That's how we used to talk to each other, I'm afraid. I'm not proud of that. But it did turn out to be Mick Jagger, and Mick Jagger wasn't best amused, and neither was the boss when he found out what I'd said to him. Oh, how we laughed. Not. You remember Jim Henson, the man who bought us the Muppets, Sesame Street, things like that? His widow has just made a donation to the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C., and she's passed on, for their archive of American history in Washington, Kermit the Frog, the original Kermit puppet. How cool is that?
I once did an interview with the people who did the voices.
Oh, really?
Well, actually, it was with Miss Piggy and also with Kermit the Frog. And they came in with the puppets, and they said, look, just to let you know, we're going to put the puppets down after about a minute because they start to sort of make your arm ache. And Frank Oz is the voice of Miss Piggy, and he also does a few other things. I think Fozzie Bear is another one of his, and Sam the Eagle. And so you're standing there looking at a guy who's sort of bald with a grey beard, and out of his mouth is coming this most acerbic Miss Piggy voice, and it was quite surreal.
What a gimmick, though, to be able to walk round and be Miss Piggy when you're just going around your everyday life. No, I can see where it's going.
Funny, isn't it?
I
Miss
take
Piggy.
that back. That's it.
Certain,
Stop.
issues with her life, being
Save
single.
yourself. Save yourself.